What does Hindutva mean to you? Do you see it as something aggressive, threatening? In case of Abhinav, do you see it as this Manuvadi patriarchy that's coming to attack you? In case of Sinu, do you see it as I don't know, a backlash against the Crusader order or whatever it is? Shazia ji, do you see it as being in your face, persecutory, pogrom driven, whatever? And in your case, do you see it as something that's basically going to throw you off roofs as people in ISIS do in Syria?
When you talk about Hinduism, it is not a religion per se as we understand it. But we have to see the things in the context, right? So what has happened over the last millennium is that you have this coming together of different pagan traditions of India under the umbrella of one religion to basically to answer the challenge posed by the modernity, by colonialism, and by the Christianity. When the missionaries came, they started saying, you are not a religion, you are not a religion. So it was a coming together of different traditions, folk traditions, pagan tradition, heathen traditions, under one umbrella to assert themselves, well, even we are different, right, but we share commonalities with each other.
So
Now,
social assertion movement in that sense.
Yeah, it was assuming an identity in the modern era,
Right.
which is compatible with the modernity, right? Hindutva is basically the political manifestation of the Hinduism. And Hindutva was given by Savarkar, and this is the first anti-imperial response by the Indian society. This is the first time ever that Indian society, and specifically Hindus, have given a response to foreign invasions, colonialism, and imperialism. I see Hindutva in that sense. When you talk about the social system and social problems in this country, Hindutva was the first ideology beyond the religious philosophies like Bhakti movement and all, which challenged the caste system.
Right.
Many people don't realize that Hindutva is very strongly against the caste. And Hindutva often is at the loggerhead with the orthodoxy. Orthodox people don't like Hindutva. You go to the villages, they don't like Hindutva because they say, "Ye to chahte hain ki daliton ko mandir mein priest bana diya jaye." So if you read Savarkar, you will find that he was a guy whose vision was very modernistic. He was not like the Hindutvavadis which we listen today, who glorify the village economy and village Sanskriti and Bharati Sanskriti. Savarkar was very much in favor of creating an India like Japan and Korea and China, right? He wanted India to be a bit more homogeneous so that there's a more structure to the society. The social differentiation should go away and India should become a modern industrial nation. In that sense, I see Hindutva is the basis of a future India. It is the basis of a new India because it, as he said, that it also talks about the people who belong to different other religious traditions, like Abrahamic traditions. Like Christians and Muslims in Hindutva framework are not seen as an outsider. Right? Even though there might be some clashes, but those clashes will remain any day, any time, right? So I think Hindutva in that sense is a very positive ideology and it is forward-looking. There is no other competing ideology. Secularism is not a governing ideology. It's basically a philosophy that you treat people like each other. Socialism doesn't work, and I don't see any other competing ideology apart from one more ideology, which is called Ambedkarite. So in India, at the moment, there are only two powerful forces which are shaping the future of India. One is the Savarkarite, the other one is the Ambedkarite. And you would be very surprised to know that these two have more in common with each other than they have the differences.
Yeah.
Both are arguing for the same thing, that there should be no social differentiation, there shouldn't be any caste discrimination, India should become a unified nation, and India should become a modern industrial nation. Differences are there because they're coming to the same problem from different vantage point. So the way they're narrating it is different, but it's talking essentially the same thing.